Welcome to the Ill Noise Business Playbook. I am here with Fatima from Fully Promoted. Fatima, how you doing today?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing great. It's a beautiful day outside, and let's have a beautiful interview.
Yay.
Now, I had the opportunity. My wife Neha and myself, we just sort of joined the Schaumburg Business Association, and I had an opportunity to meet you in person last week. Can you
Yes.
explain to everybody what we were doing and the value that you found by doing what we were doing?
Yes, for sure. So we happened to meet in a volunteering event where we went out to a bunch of businesses, thanking them to be in Schaumburg area and having their business in the Schaumburg area, and inviting them to a toast event that Schaumburg Business Association is gonna host. In that journey, I met Neha and Joe. Oh my God, what a wonderful couple! We just hit it off like that, and here we are doing this together. Yay!
Yeah. And I think I'm sure you probably felt this way too. But for myself, because Neha and I just joined the SBA, it was such a wonderful opportunity just to meet local businesses, quite frankly,
Yes.
and really give us an opportunity for them to kind of learn about us, and more importantly, for us to learn what they do. So I really found it to be really, really a good thing. It was great to see you, and yes, you can say that the three of us bonded, but you and my wife, I thought you guys were BFFs for a long time. You guys really.
Yes, I know. It was like because our culture is so like it's one culture, and I'm like I gravitated her towards her I like as in like I knew her forever. So it
Yes.
was it was amazing meeting her for
Yeah,
sure.
well, she certainly was very happy to meet you as well, Fatima. I can tell
Thank
you
you.
that for sure.
Thank you.
So let's talk about Fully Promoted. Talk to us about the business and talk to us about what inspired you to start the business.
Oh, sure. So, Fully Promoted is a branding and apparel company. It is a promo company which helps businesses really outshine their logos and their brand using the best of quality of products that we bring. What inspired me is my brother-in-law just called me one day and he told me to show up, and I showed up. That's how I got into the business. One thing about me is like I never ever get myself in unless and until I know that I'm gonna commit for sure.
Hmm.
So once I'm in, I'm all in. So here I am learning every bit of it, everything that I need to learn to ace my job. And yeah, and people like you guys really inspire me to do what I do every single day.
Well, again, the people we have the luxury and the opportunity and feel so blessed to be able to interview, we feel that same inspiration. So if we have reciprocal inspiration, I think that's a great thing.
Thank you.
Now, as a small business owner, it's not always easy. In fact, if you kind of look, one of the reasons why a lot of small businesses don't succeed, quite frankly, and
Yeah.
the opportunity that I think Nan and I are giving folks with this is to give them an extra promotional opportunity, an extra marketing opportunity. But what sort of obstacles have you found while running your business, and how have you been able to overcome some of those obstacles?
Yes, for sure. So this is this was we are a franchise, and this was a satellite location. It was owned by a lady named Michelle Bettino. She's awesome, but this location was pretty much dead. So for us to come in and start literally from ground zero, that was the biggest obstacle. So I had to pick up where Michelle left off and getting myself out there, and letting people know that we exist is one of the biggest obstacles, to be honest, compared to the big businesses that are in the area. But what happens is when we have Schaumburg Business Association and things like that, it kind of is like an acceleration point for us to where we just go out and meet. So the obstacle is there that we have to show people that we exist, but also we overcame by the community, the help that came from community, and literally by making the best of connections within the community. So that is the obstacle, but also we came over it.
You came to a solution with the obstacle.
Yes. Yes.
In order to run a business effectively, it's all about acquiring your customer base, growing your customer base, certainly retaining your customer base. So, what sort of strategies do you and your brother-in-law have in place to establish that customer base and effectively grow it?
Yeah, so for me, it's more on like I believe my clients are my family, so I don't do business to sell product. I do business to sell the experience, and I want my clients to be happy at the end of the day because they can rely on me and know that their products and everything else that they want from us will be one quality. The strategy that we apply is just being ourselves and welcoming people. That's basically what we do. Every client is very important, and I bond them on one-on-one basis. Like I even go coffee dates on them, and I go for like lunches and all of that. So I give my time to people and that's how we gain clients, the quality clients.
Now, are you guys? Obviously, we saw you at the SBA and we saw you at that event, both you and your brother-in-law. I sat right next to your brother-in-law. Him and I seem to jive really good, by the way. But
Yes.
what other are you established in any sort of other networking groups or any other ways in which just to kind of get the word out about all the wonderful things you guys are doing at Fully Promoted?
Yeah, I'm glad you asked that because I myself, I am running a referral group type of a thing. I still have to name it, but I help businesses connect with each other.
Okay,
So it's like almost like business to business, but it's very like casual setting. So it's not where like people have to like dress up and present themselves. No, we just casually meet and I help one business link with the other. And also Fully Promoted is also it's a byproduct for what I do because when I'm promoting businesses, when I'm establishing businesses, it kind of they need something to show their logo on. And
sure.
that's where Fully Promoted comes in place, where we have the best of quality of products that they can show their logos and their brand on, and when they wear it, they themselves feel the difference of like buying a product from somewhere like online. It's not the same thing. You never know what you get in your hand once you order online.
Sure.
But when you have a person like me as a strategist, I make sure I filter all the odds out with connecting business to business. Also promoting Fully Promoted is what I do. That's the best way I have found myself.
How long have you guys been up? How long have you been in business with Fully Promoted?
I would say now about 6 months
Oh, very
from,
soon.
yeah,
Okay.
for like starting from February, which is most of the training and all that. But now I'm really like diving into community, and I found the right people and right resources like you guys, where I can like truly outshine myself and showcase Fully Promoted.
Oh, that's beautiful. Well, you've got a fan in us. Trust me. We're going to watch you continue to go and grow and continue to build and continue. We don't just talk about support. We show it all the time. So you'll
I
see that
appreciate it.
now that
Thank
you're
you.
now you're part of our family. We're going to just keep we're just going to keep helping you along the way and vice versa, of course.
Yes,
Um,
for sure.
in the industry that you're in, you have to actually in any industry, Fatima, but in the industry you're in, you have to be really aware of trends, right?
Mhm.
Trends in the industry and different ways in which that you can deal with those trends. So, what sort of future trends do you anticipate, and how are you planning on kind of dealing with those effectively?
Well, I'm excited to get. It's all about AI now.
Yes.
And that's the trend I really want to jump on because as a franchisee, we have so much support from the corporate, from the franchise owner and all of that because they are on top of their informations and they just keep sending us backup help. So it is so motivating to keep pushing ourselves because of the help that we get. AI is something that I really want to integrate into promotional world because promotional products is not just about pen and book and shirt and all. It's more of so like adapting what's coming, which is AI, and using that and moving forward with it. That's the trend I really want to get on. For example, I
Yeah.
met a guy the other day, and I was actually working on getting a QR code on a metal pad, also like almost close to like a digital card.
Okay.
And some that will be so cool because number one, I'm a big one on losing business cards. I lose them all the time. So I'm like, what do I do? How do I invent? That's a promo item. So getting AI is the number one thing, and it will change the whole definition of promo products.
And have you guys just integrated that right from the get go? To be honest, you're stealing what I ask people about all the time because of how big artificial intelligence is. But how have you been able to really sort of research it and be able to apply it to the best of your knowledge?
We're working on it. We're not 100% there yet, but it's all about it. For me, I get very excited and when it comes to education and knowledge. So I am trying to acquire as much as I can. Obviously, getting to the right person because quality is Fully Promoted is all about quality,
Sure.
and I cannot sacrifice that whatsoever. So I'm working on building something like that, and once I'm comfortable releasing it, that's when I'll be like able to sell it, but we're definitely working on it behind the stage. I don't have a full green signal yet.
Yeah, nobody does, but it sounds like you're trying to be right on board.
Yes.
You've been up and running here for a little bit now. We are all about positivity here on this channel. So, can you please give us a story or two about some folks that you've been able to help out that's really sort of crystallized that, you know what, I know I'm doing the right thing here. I know that this is working. I know that we're making a difference in the world in a positive way. So give the audience a nice example of one or two folks that you've been able to do so with.
For sure. So there are two incidents that actually happened and which made me realize promotional items, promos and everything before I got into this industry. I didn't think much of it other than just pen, book and shirt.
Sure.
But it's beyond that. There was one incident. We had a client and we started with ordering just like 250 business cards. It was basic, like minimum order. That actually, during that time, there was a golf tournament that was happening or game that was happening, and she requested some shirts and we were going back and forth with it. I happened to go to her office, and no people who know me knows that I'm petrified of dogs. It's because of I have had really terrifying experiences with it growing up in India. So I went to her office. There was an amazing dog. I was like very scared, but I somehow managed to pet him. The very next day, when I was supposed to talk to her about the quoting and stuff like that, her dog passed. Yeah, and it was very emotional time for her because she has to take care of this order from her boss, but she has this emotional distress that she's going through. I can't even imagine, like, all of a sudden losing this beautiful dog, who a person like me fell in love with. So I took all the pressure on me. I gave her complete, like, she was able to release herself from this pressure, and I did all the work for her. And at the end of the day, that we bonded so well on just 24 shirts, but that emotional journey that we were together on
Absolutely.
was something I will never be able to forget. Another funny thing was I was just handing over some freebies, and those were Post-its. And
Okay.
I know it's very simple product, but Post-its almost like translucent Post-its where you can trace on them.
Sure.
This guy went to get his real ID, and the officer there was very like adamant to have him sign in the way that the driving license had. So he had to trace that down. So he's like, I remembered you gave me this, and he pulled out that Post-it and traced it, and somehow managed to get out of that office. Memories that the clients come back to me with, and I feel very happy because we bond. And it's not about promo item. It's about the experience that I have with those items. And people remember us. Yeah.
Listen, you are memorable. I'll tell you that for sure.
Thank you.
What's the best way that people can reach out to you, Fatima? What's the best way that they can learn more about all the wonderful things that you and your brother-in-law are doing with Fully Promoted?
Sure. Yeah. So the easy answer is Google us, Fully Promoted in Schaumburg. Otherwise, I have a social media page on Facebook, which is Fully Promoted Schaumburg account. They can find us on Instagram. They can find us on LinkedIn. Again, Fully Promoted at a Schaumburg location. And I can give you my phone number if you want to, like the business phone number, which is 630-5573. You can just give me a call. I will be answering it.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, listen, Fatima, we really enjoyed spending some time I enjoyed spending some time with you today.
Same here.
I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for sharing your story on our show.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Joe.
You got it.